So, you've made it to Crystal Peak, and you have no clue where to go now? Let me break down some of the best missions you can find here at Crystal Peak as we explore Next Island together. I'm Kat, and today we are going to take a journey from Crystal Peak to Papoo Village. I will go over some of the best missions you can find at Crystal Peak all the way to Papoo Village. We're not going to go over what the missions entail, but we will do those in a later video, so please make sure to look out for that. The first one we're going to talk to is Sarah Murray. She is going to give us the blueprint for the island shirt. Over here you will find two NPCs. One is Juliana, who's going to give you your multi-faction dailies. These ones are going to be a little bit more complicated to explain, so I will do a whole video on that later. And then we've got this NPC, and this one, I think most people miss this one. This NPC will give you 3 different mining missions. One will be Phlogiston, then you've got Swarrenstone and Dark Lysterium. Over here we have Fyodor. He is the robot historian. He will give you lore information about different things about Next Island. He will also give you a mission to go hunt yellow Papoo, red Papoo, grey Papoo and brown Papoo. Once you've completed all 4 of these, this will give you a choice of agility, melee combat equal to 0.25 peds, or long blades or alertness equal to 0.51 peds. Let me introduce you to one of my favourite NPCs on Next Island. This is Arthur. Arthur has a secret crush, and we're going to be his wingman. We will find her later in the video. So once we get to the teleport, there are 3 different ways we can get down to the ground. We can either jump it down the waterfall, or we can come over to the televator. Once you click this, it will teleport you down. The other way is the longest way down, which is the stairs. No one takes the stairs though. Nobody goes down these stairs. So we're going to go over to the televator. This is the quickest way down. We're just going to take a left and go over to the NPCs over this way. The NPCs down here are the ones that we want to talk to. These ones are going to give us some really good missions to start as a new player. So this NPC is the cartographer. He is going to give us some waypoint missions. One of the missions we do want to take is called Visit Resodox. This mission is going to give you your free Strider. This is a limited Strider and it is only version 1, so be careful with this one. It is much slower also than the second version of this, but we're going to use this to get a blueprint for the second version. It is doable, but you have to be very sneaky to do it. I'm going to show you how to do that in another video, so please keep an eye out for that video. The other missions that you can get, these are our 4 daily missions, and I would recommend to take these ones even if you don't complete them daily. So you'll have your containment missions and the monkeying around mission. So the containment missions will be your Papoo containment mission, your village boar containment mission, and your screecher containment mission. We'll start with the Papoo containment mission. This will see you hunting 40 young to old grey Papoos and 40 provider to guardian Papoos. I would recommend to hunt the lowest one in each category. The reason why I say that is if you're hunting for a kill count mission, always go for the lowest maturity if you can, as it will be cheaper to get this mission finished. This will then reward you with 110 oil. The next one we have is the village boar containment. This will see you hunting village boars. You will have to hunt 50 young to mature village boars, 50 old to provider village boars, and 50 guardian village boars. This will then reward you with 240 oil. Our next one is the screecher containment. Now this one's slightly different because it is only male screechers. There are 2 types of screechers on Next Island, and you only need to hunt the male screechers. The male screechers are the blue screechers. This one will see you hunting 100 young to mature screechers, 100 old to dominant screechers, and 100 alpha to stalker screechers. This will then reward you with 760 oil. The last mission on this list is the monkeying around mission. This will see you hunting 250 points of yellow Papoo. This is the only mission I will say to hunt the highest maturity because it's going to give you the more points. So Old and Provider are going to give you 1 point each, whereas the Guardians are going to give you 2 points for each monkey that you hunt, which means you only have to kill 125 of them over the 250 of the other two that you would have to hunt. This will then reward you with a Papoo pill. It is a TT value of 2 pets. I would recommend also talking to Ben Lockwood. This will give you the exploration missions. The one that I would recommend most is the Stell exploration. This one's going to give you 10 clicks of the Cracker blueprint, which is a flying vehicle. He also gives another mission called the Fractured Settlement. This mission isn't actually a mission. This is just an informational mission, so just keep that in mind that you cannot complete the Fractured Settlement. Once we've done that, we're going to go over back to where the teleport was, and we're going to walk all the way around the coastline. So I would recommend grabbing the Crystal Bay teleport. There are some flowers over here that will go to all of the estates around here. These are just quick ways to hop between places. And you will find flowers like this similar around Next Island that will take you to different places. So we're just going to go over to this other turret over here, and this is going to be where we're going to find some more NPCs. This one is Samuel the Broken Robot. He will then send you on a mission to go find his broken parts, and he'll give you waypoints on where they are around the island. They will all be in this sort of area, so you won't have to travel too far to get this mission done. The next NPC is Miranda. Miranda is going to give us the mission for our colorator. So what we're going to do with the paint and colouring mission is you need to hand over 20 wool. This will give you a unlimited colorator and a bleacher attachment. These 2 items you can use to customize clothing. It will only be colouring. There is a texturizer version which you can get through the Becoming an Islander mission. I have made a video on that and I will link it in the description if you want to go check that out. Our last NPC here is Helen Ventures. She will give us our mission for Helen's Super Epic Hunting Adventure. This will see you hunting 63 Papoo and 63 mutant boars. Once you've completed this, you will get a blueprint called Helen Ventures Walking Stick. This blueprint will be used in other missions, so please keep a hold of these blueprints. Some of these blueprints, like the Helen's Ventures Walking Stick and the Islander shirt, you will only get once, but there is a way that you can buy them back with not tokens. Once we've done that, we're going to carry on walking all the way down the beach. So now that we're at the Papoo Village, I'm going to show you where we're going to find Arthur's crush. And we're going to help him out. We're going to help him out and try and get him a date. So if we see this treehouse over here, we're going to need to go all the way to the top of this treehouse. This is Arthur's secret crush. So you're going to want to talk to her and try and see if we can convince her to go on a date with Arthur. Once we've done that, we're going to go back down and go over to this ancient ruins over here. This is going to hold a talking Papoo. This is my good friend Sebastian. So he's going to have 2 missions for us. One called the Daily Sebastian's Mission. This is for 200 mountain boar piglets. The second one is the Daily Sebastian Screechers. This will see you hunting 200 Screecher punies. He will then give us 1,600 Elysium tech chips. This will be the end of today's journey, so if you have found this video useful, remember to hit the like and subscribe because it does really help the channel out. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube and Twitch from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. UK time. So if you want to come check me out and want to talk to me live, that is the time to do it. Our next video will cover the Strider race, so please look out for that video. It's going to be a good one. And I hope everyone has a really good day.